what we did, as many of the other teams, we decided to do a video for our presentation. Really, we each got to choose one friend for our teammates interview. We're trying our best to choose a friend that our friends did not know. So we'll have 4 interviews, each on a different subject of bioscience. I did one part of metabolomics, Kelsey did the other, Cassie did neuroscience, and you did infectious disease, right?
Yes.
So here's our video.
Hello, my name is Kelsey Wright, and today we have Michael with us.
Hello, glad I could join.
So, Michael, what is omega-3?
Well, omega-3 is a fish oil to my best knowledge. It helps with brain function.
Name 3 main sources you can get omega-3 from.
Well, I'm assuming one is going to be from fish, since how it's a fish oil, and there are also tablets, but I'm not aware of a third option.
What country has the highest consumption of omega-3?
Well, I'm assuming it's a country near water, since how it's fish oil, but I'm not sure which specific country.
Is omega-6 just as important as omega-3?
Well, I'm assuming since how it's a 6 instead of a 3, it must be better.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Ian McKenzie, and Haley's going to answer some questions on bacteria this afternoon. Alright, so the first question is all bacteria bad?
Not technically.
Okay. And what's the difference between positive and negative bacteria?
The difference between positive and negative is that positive can be good, but then also can be bad. And with negative, it has to be bad. There's no good in it at all. That's why it's negative.
Okay. Could you name a couple of pathogens for us?
I can name one, and that's fungus. I don't quite remember any others.
Okay. Is Staphylococcus gram-positive or gram-negative?
I think it's negative.
Okay.
Really.
Thanks for answering questions.
No problem.
This is Cassidy Nark, and I'm going to ask Chance a few questions about neuroscience. What is an illusion?
Is when your brain makes you think something is different than it is.
Okay. Why is the brain always looking for patterns?
So it can find things to recognize.
Okay. What is the definition of olfaction?
I don't know.
Okay. Are all taste buds the same?
No, I think they're all different.
Okay.
Hello, today I'm with Ruth, I'm Ben, and I will be asking Ruth 5 questions. First off, do you know what metabolomics is?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you know what saturated fat is though?
Saturated fat is a type of fat that is usually found in more processed and unhealthy foods, right?
Third, what is unsaturated fat?
Unsaturated fat is practically the opposite of saturated fat. It's usually found in more healthy and organic foods, more natural.
What's polyunsaturated fat then?
I'm assuming because it's poly, meaning many, that it's kind of a combination of both and or contains both.
Very good. And finally, what do those 3 fats have to do with metabolomics?
I would be able to answer that question if I knew what metabolomics was.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Okay, Michael. So, the first question I asked you is, what is omega-3? And the answer is essential fatty acid. The next question I asked you was if you could name 3 main sources you can get omega-3 from. And the answer is flaxseed, fish, or krill oil, which I have right here.
I see.
Yes,
I'll have to keep that in mind.
it's good stuff. I also asked you what country has the highest consumption of omega-3, and you said somewhere near an ocean, which is pretty correct. It's Japan or Greenland.
Yeah, geographically correct.
Yes. My last question I asked you is omega-6 just as important as omega-3? And the answer is omega-3 is more important because your body can't make omega-3.
I see.
You have to get it from your diet.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
The first question is all bacteria bad? And the answer was no, not all bacteria was bad. The second question was what was the difference between positive and negative bacteria? The answer was negative has a thin layer of peptoglycan and positive has a large layer of peptoglycan. And so the third question was, what are two pathogens? And the answers were, you could have answered viruses, bacteria, parasites, or fungi. So you could have, and you got fungi, but there were 3 others you could have answered.
Oh, yeah.
And then the fourth question is Staphylococcus gram-positive or gram-negative? And the answer was gram-positive.
So earlier today, Chance, we asked you what is an illusion. And you said when the brain makes you think something different than it actually is. Well, you're partially right. It's something or anything that is likely to be preserved or interpreted by your senses.
Okay.
So it means your touch, your smell, taste, hearing, all come together and make up information that can be wrong.
Okay.
So, and then for our second question was, why is the brain always looking for patterns? And you said to find something to recognize. You were basically right. The brain's senses come together to bring all the information in, but when they bring all the information, they have to make a pattern, and that is brain's job, so it can understand it better.
Okay.
For our third question is, what is the definition of olfaction? And that's the sense of smell. Sounds pretty easy. So for our last question, I asked was, are all the taste buds the same? And you said no, they're all different.
So Ruth, for the first question, I asked you what metabolomics was. You said you had no clue.
Nope.
The answer I have, it's the scientific study of a set of metabolites present within an organism, cell, or tissue. And then for my second question, I asked you what saturated fat was. In a way, yes, it can be unhealthy. It is also found in a lot of processed foods, but really it is animal fat. And my third question for you, what was unsaturated fat? You were very close. It's plant fat and oils. So it's not the plants really do have fat, but. Fourth question was polyunsaturated fat. It's chemically combined. So. Oh yeah, and I said, what does it have to do? What do these 3 have to do with metabolomics? It's with the fatty acids, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9, and such.
Ah.
All right. Good job.
We are the Flathead team. We'd like to give a special thanks to everybody who helped us out today. We're going to start with Michael, Haley, Ruth, and Chance. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
No problem.
And especially the cameraman.
Oh yeah.
That's upside down. I don't care.
The answer is negative has a thin layer of. How do you say that? Peptidoglycan?
We're stupid in 3, 2, 1.
This is Cassie Norrick, and I'm going to ask Chance over here a few questions about neuroscience.
No. You're supposed to tell me the answers again.
No, what?
No, because
Oh,
we
yeah.
need to refilm it.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my god.
See, and I love Brussels sprouts. So, all the...
So, were there any questions at all?
What was the vent thing?
Oh, that was
Okay,
the
we
heater.
never could figure that out. We got we thought it was just the heater like switching
It
or
was
something.
just the heater. Any other questions? Okay.